All right, today is January 11th, 2024. My name is John Kerrigan. I moderate the BYOB trading room. Let's take a look at the charts today. What a comeback in the SPY. All right, so let's take a look. And here's our SPY chart. Look at the daily candle. And the daily candle has this massive tail all the way down here at the midpoint. And you can see we're closing right up in the body of yesterday's candle. Nice work. This is bullish. This still remains bullish. And the fact that they came here and traveled all the way back, that's very bullish. I mean, they could have came down and camped out down here. They did not. They ripped all the way back up there to challenge the highs. So nice going for SPY. Let's take a look at QQQ. QQQ doing about the same thing. Let's see. And yep, not quite hitting the midpoint. That's not a good sign. Kind of want them to hit the midpoint, but coming down here, spike in the quadrant 3 and then ripping back up to quadrant 4. Nice work on QQQ. Lower high, lower low, and higher high. SPY. Lower low and higher high. So this is increased volatility. We'll see what happens. FNGU, I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say it's probably going to look like the same thing. All right, lower low, higher high. Could not close over the uptrend line. Not a good look for FNGU, but let me just say they're leaning on it. They leaned on it nice today. So we'll see if they can pop back into that uptrend. And they were up there and they challenged those all-time highs. Look at that. Not the all-time highs, last year's highs. See that right there? They challenged in the pre-market those highs made earlier last year. Well, late last year. Late last year. There's FNGU. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow put in another new all-time high today for Diamond Dow. Lower low, higher high on Diamond Dow. IWM. See now this didn't help right here. IWM did not help at all. Lower high and lower low, breaking through. Well, that's the major support. Breaking through the major support, closing underneath the 3A's trap, underneath the trend indicator. SMH. SMH makes a lower low and a higher high, back up, forming a head and shoulders pattern on the daily chart. Needs to break over the head right there on SMH. IYT. IYT is a equal low and a lower high. But the good news is we've created a bullish 3/8 cross right there. And we closed up over the trend indicator. And we closed up over the bullish 3/8 trap. Nice work for IYT. XLF. All right, XLF ahead of earnings tomorrow, which will definitely move XLF. All right, ahead of earnings, we got lower high and a lower low and closing below the 3/8 trap, but above trend indicator. There's XLF. USO. USO still can't get over that downtrend line. Spiked it yet again today. All right, USO closing above the 3/8 trap this time, but below the trend indicator. All right, so there's USO on the daily chart. We could see this as a higher low coming right off the bottom there. Possible higher low there on USO. Ugly red candles, but look at the bodies. They're moving up. We'll see how long that lasts. See if they can pass over this bridge here. Let them see if the billy goats are going to get past the trolls. So there's USO, UNG pulling back to the anchored VWAP right here, and UNG putting in a higher low and a nice higher high there. So probably going to waffle back and forth in this triangle for a while. We'll see what happens. Look for that to bull flag and then eventually break through. There's UNG, very bullish, holding this area for 2 days straight. That's very good for UNG. Silver and gold. Let's look at precious metals. Silver, I got to tell you, I think silver made a new low. There's the last low. All right, the low was 2061. 2057. So silver technically in a downtrend. All right. Technically in a downtrend, closing below the 3/8 trap, below trend indicator, below the uptrend line. All of it. Price, 3/8 trap, trend indicator, below the uptrend line. Everything. Not good for SLV. GLD closing in the 3/8 trap, below the trend indicator, below the trend line. That's an uptrend line, not a downtrend line. All right. And making a new lower low right there, but not, the uptrend is still intact. This is the low they have to get out of. They got to break that low right there. So, but let me just say, in all of this right here, they made a lower low than all of these candles here. So the next thing is to work their way down the breakup candle if they get any lower than that. So there's GLD. So there's the markets. Look at our technicals right here. T2123, with all that bullish action we had today, we still couldn't even get in the buy side chop zone. That's not a good sign. That's not. And of course, the IWM showed it. T2123. We got snapped back underneath this hooking 200 SMA right there. Green and then, well, red, then green. So like a V bottom here today, T2123. On the 3-bar chart, that's 3 bars for a whole day, 2 reds and a green, and trend indicator has closed in on price action and is trying to rise over it. So price action's dipping below there. FNGU produced a rally and then a V bottom right there, closing right at VWAP right there. So I guess I'm going to say investors don't see very much. I'm going to say they don't see very much value right here at 235. That could be the markets are going to travel south. And Mel's friend might be right there. We could be heading down in the ES. All right, traders, that's it for me today. Everybody have a wonderful evening. All right, hope to see you tomorrow. Hope y'all made some money. I made some money. Hope y'all made some money. It was a hectic day, but we did it. All right, everybody have a good evening.